What is the minimum internal cooking temperature for ground beef in Ontario food premises? A. 63 degrees Celsius 145 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 68 degrees Celsius 154 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 71 degrees Celsius 160 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 74 degrees Celsius 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer, C. In Ontario, ground beef must be cooked to an internal temperature of at least 71 degrees Celsius 160 degrees Fahrenheit to kill harmful bacteria like E. coli. What is the acceptable time limit for holding hot foods at 60 degrees Celsius 140 degrees Fahrenheit or higher? A. 1 hour. B. 2 hours. C. 4 hours. D. Indefinitely if temperature is maintained. Answer, D. Hot foods can be held indefinitely at 60 degrees Celsius or above, but for best quality and safety, they are typically discarded after 4 hours. Which of the following organisms is most commonly associated with undercooked poultry? A. Salmonella. B. E. coli. C. Listeria. D. Norovirus. Answer, A. Salmonella is the most common pathogen found in undercooked poultry. What is the safest way to thaw frozen meat? A. At room temperature. B. Under cold running water. C. In the microwave, then refrigerate. D. In the refrigerator. Answer, D. Thawing in the refrigerator is safest because it keeps the meat at a safe temperature, below 4 degrees Celsius. What is the maximum temperature for storing cold food in Ontario? A. 6 degrees Celsius. B. 4 degrees Celsius. C. 2 degrees Celsius. D. 0 degrees Celsius. Answer, B. Cold foods must be stored at 4 degrees Celsius or lower to inhibit bacterial growth. How long can perishable food be safely left at room temperature? A. 1 hour. B. 2 hours. C. 3 hours. D. 4 hours. Answer, B. Food should not be left at room temperature longer than 2 hours due to risk of bacterial growth. Which of the following is a sign of cross-contamination? A. Using the same cutting board for raw chicken and vegetables. B. Cooking chicken to 74 degrees Celsius. C. Washing hands before handling food. D. Using disposable gloves. Answer, A. Using the same cutting board without sanitizing it can transfer bacteria from raw meat to ready-to-eat foods. What illness is caused by the ingestion of a toxin found in improperly canned foods? A. Botulism. B. Salmonellosis. C. Norovirus. D. Campylobacteriosis. Answer, A. Botulism is a serious illness caused by toxins produced by Clostridium botulinum in anaerobic environments like canned foods. Which of the following surfaces must be sanitized after use? A. Office desk. B. Customer seating area. C. Food preparation counters. D. Walls above food prep area. Answer, C. Food contact surfaces like prep counters must be sanitized to prevent contamination. What is the minimum time and temperature for proper dish sanitization using hot water? A. 60 degrees Celsius for 10 seconds. B. 77 degrees Celsius for 45 seconds. C. 82 degrees Celsius for 30 seconds. D. 90 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. Answer, C. Hot water sanitizing requires immersion at 82 degrees Celsius for a minimum of 30 seconds. What is the correct storage order in a refrigerator? A. Cooked food above raw food. B. Raw chicken above ready-to-eat food. C. Vegetables below raw meat. D. Raw seafood above raw beef. Answer, A. Cooked or ready-to-eat foods should always be stored above raw foods to prevent contamination. Which bacteria grows well in anaerobic environments and produces deadly toxins? A. Staphylococcus aureus. B. E. coli. C. Clostridium botulinum. D. Campylobacter. Answer, C. Clostridium botulinum thrives in low-oxygen environments and can cause botulism. What is the correct concentration of chlorine sanitizer used in food premises? A. 50 ppm. B. 100 ppm. C. 200 ppm. D. 300 ppm. Answer, B. Ontario guidelines recommend 100 ppm chlorine for sanitizing food contact surfaces. When must food handlers wash their hands? A. Every hour. B. Only after restroom use. C. After handling raw meat. D. Before leaving work. Answer, C. Hand washing is mandatory after handling raw foods to prevent contamination. Which foodborne illness is often linked to undercooked ground beef? A. Norovirus. B. Listeriosis. C. Coli O157, H7. D. Shigella. Answer, C. E. coli O157, H7 is commonly associated with undercooked ground beef and can cause severe illness. Which is not considered a potentially hazardous food? A. Cooked rice. B. Baked potato. C. Peanut butter. D. Cooked chicken. Answer, C. Peanut butter is low in moisture and doesn't support rapid bacterial growth. What is the primary cause of foodborne illness outbreaks in Canada? A. Chemical contamination. B. Improper cooking temperatures. C. Cross-contamination. D. Poor personal hygiene. Answer, D. Poor personal hygiene is a leading cause, including not washing hands properly. What temperature range is known as the danger zone? A. 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. B. 4 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. C. 5 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius. D. 1 degree Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. Answer, B. Bacteria grow fastest between 4 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius, known as the danger zone. What is required on all food containers in storage? A. Expiry date. B. Ingredients list. C. Manufacturer address. D. Labels and date marking. Answer, D. All stored foods must be labeled and date marked for safe rotation and identification. What is the minimum internal temperature for reheating previously cooked food? A. 60 degrees Celsius. B. 70 degrees Celsius. C. 74 degrees Celsius. D. 82 degrees Celsius. Answer, C. Reheated foods must reach 74 degrees Celsius to ensure safety by eliminating pathogens. What is the first step in manual dishwashing? A. Rinsing. B. Washing. C. Scraping and pre-rinsing. D. Sanitizing. Answer, C. Proper manual dishwashing begins with scraping and pre-rinsing to remove food residue. Which of the following conditions is ideal for bacterial growth? A. Dry, salty, cold. B. High protein, moist, warm. C. Acidic, dry, hot. D. Low protein, frozen. Answer, B. Bacteria thrive in moist, high-protein foods kept in warm temperatures. A food handler with diarrhea should A. Wear gloves and continue working. B. Avoid handling raw food only. C. Stay home and notify their supervisor. D. Drink water and keep working. Answer, C. Any worker with gastrointestinal symptoms should not handle food and must inform management. What is the proper method to cool large quantities of soup quickly? A. Place hot soup in the fridge. B. Leave it at room temperature. C. Use an ice bath and divide into smaller containers. D. Put it in a covered container. Answer, C. Cooling rapidly using an ice bath and shallow containers prevents bacterial growth. Which utensil must be used to serve ready-to-eat food? A. Bare hands. B. Tongue or glove-covered hands. C. Ladle or fingers. D. Any clean hand. Answer, B. Ready-to-eat foods must not be touched with bare hands. Use utensils or gloves to prevent contamination.